Hi, I'm Cram, and today we're taking a look at Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. So the point of this video is to show you some of the new stuff that they've added to the game. Aside from the story elements. So I'm not really going to show you any of the story stuff, just keeping it simple on the sort of basics. So obviously, to begin with, a new set of cars and vehicles that you can nick and drive around in and purchase. So this is also leads into another issue as well with the game, or a new addition should I say, is there are no longer any police in this game now, due to the fact that the collective, what are they called? Let me just, God, I've been playing for how long, and the Bargeist, I don't know if that's the right pronunciation, collective have complete control of Dogtown. So that's new. And what you'll see as a result, it kind of reminds me of Watch Dogs Legion, where you'll see now that because they're not actually law enforcement per se, that you'll come across sort of random encounters where you will see them beating up on a person, on an NPC, and you then have the choice of intervening with that situation and sort of being like a vigilante character. Whoops, let's get out of here. Oh, I didn't even see that guy standing there. Yeah, so Sergeant. So you've got these guys that sit around patrolling like these zones. So this is a new thing as well. So if you look here, you don't get cops in the main game just sort of in these little sort of stations here. Cops will either be driving around or walking on foot patrolling, but you don't get these little sort of mini strongholds with a vehicle. That's one of the other new vehicles, and the guards. So they're not particularly guarding anything per se, but that's just one of their sort of stations. So that's a new thing for the Phantom Liberty. As I said, you will also notice that they're sort of a bit more proactive within the world. They'll start beating up on people. As you see here, another issue as well. There's or addition. There's a couple of them just sitting down, chilling, which is cool. You don't see that with the main game. You don't see police officers sitting down chilling. So basically, they're kind of like a combination of gang members, but also law enforcement at the same time for Dogtown, which is really cool. So that's really nice that they've done that. Giving Phantom Liberty a lot more interaction for the player with the world. As I said, there's new vehicles as well, and we'll come back to this one here. So exclusive to Phantom Liberty, you've got these new missions where you steal vehicles. So we'll do that in a minute, and I just want to show you something else as well, which is cool. You may have noticed.
You've seen Lizzie Wizzy. Here. You sure you got your head on straight?
Hard to mistake her for anyone else, don't you think? I'm telling you, she came to HH to party the other day.
Right. And us cracks were in her posse too, huh? Or did you come down off glitter too quickly and didn't manage to catch him?
Fuck you and your disbelief. Others seen her too, you know. Ask around.
Yeah, and the NUS president just crashed in Dogtown. Quit repeating every dumb tale you hear on the street, man.
Right, so you get these little conversations. That's part of the 2.0 update. You'll find that in the main game. But what you will notice here now, very cool, is new clothing options for the NPCs. And you also notice
no way.
Some new character models. I think they're new character models, which we'll demonstrate by coming into this sort of club here. So if we walk around, we just have a close-up look at some of these character models' faces. I mean, some of them are quite familiar from the main game. I think she's a new face. Haven't seen her before. And a twin sister. Obviously, you can dance. Yeah. So there's some sort of revisions of some of the older faces that you'll see. But yeah, a lot of new faces for NPCs and outfits, giving the Phantom Liberty a lot more of a new feel vibe to it. Yeah, these are all kind of like new NPC faces, which is really cool. Yeah, I think she's cool. So there's a fusion of that, which is really nice to have. It just seems to me then that the 2.0 update was really just a prelude for this Phantom Liberty, which is really the main meat and two veg of the game that they were putting out there, because you don't really get any of this in the base game. You don't get any new characters from the 2.0. You don't get any new clothing like that. Yeah.
It's a serious question.
I'll zoom in. But yeah, if you sort of look around, you'll see some new faces, which is a nice addition. They could have done that for the main game, but the 2.0 update, but that was free, and they want you to pay for new stuff, which is fair enough, really. Yeah, okay, you get the point. So you'll see that Dr. Granule, and as you will have noticed, you will see the new outfits that NPCs are wearing. So obviously you get this new whole area of Dogtown, and if you go to the map, you'll see that Dogtown covers this area. Now it kind of looks small, but it's about the same sort of size as Watson. Well, no, sorry, of like the city centre. What's this one here? Japan Town, whatever it's called. I don't know what it was. Gosh, my memory's just too much alcohol, too much smoking, too much debauchery in my life. Yeah, anyway, it's a fairly big area, but what you will notice about it as well, which is predominantly noticeable when you're stealthing around, is that there's a lot of more verticality here. For example, you're going to be able to jump down on these sort of multi-layers. You kind of feel it a lot more in Dogtown than you do in Night City. These sort of, I know that Night City's got all them stairwells and stuff, but in the gameplay, you're going to notice it more here. That's what I found anyway, than you do when playing the base game. And an interesting thing happened to me as well yesterday when I was playing. I went up to an NPC that was just taking drugs or whatever she was doing. I went up to her, I spoke to her.
¿Cómo estás?
And then she said, "Are you somebody?" And then she was an NPC. I didn't have any weapons drawn or anything like that. And then she just decided to attack me, and I had to defend myself, which is a nice little bonus that some random NPC that's unassuming can suddenly attack you for no reason. Mistaken identity, perhaps, or just a general hatred for the V character. Who knows? Yeah, so that's cool. New vehicles, new missions, new gigs, and I mean, yeah. So if you look here, you've got this walkway up here, you can climb up. I didn't realise that statue was there like that. And yeah, it's a pretty nicely designed map. But what I like about it as well is that it's a completely different contrast to any of the areas that you would find in the base game. As you know, Dogtown, I mean, look at the people up there talking about the verticality.
But you grabbed the data, right?
You know, it's the whole aesthetic here is. What are these doing? She's a character model face that you see often in the game, but look at what she's wearing now. Completely different threads.
No need to rush.
And yeah, it's a sort of downtrodden, completely unfinished area that was never finished. It's got its backstory for it. You've got all these sort of characters just sitting around, and it's a completely different to Night City. And did you know it's even got its own Nilfgaard store? Which is quite incredible. Can we go in? Are you going to let us in?
Jess, what's up?
I want to get in the milk guard store, please. Like, desperately. Anyway, yeah, so you'll see that this is a completely different area to Night City. It's good. I'm really happy that they made it this way, because Night City has got its own vibe, and if they made a similar location to Night City in terms of aesthetic, then it would have been a bit dull. But because this is completely contrasted against Night City in terms of its visual aspect, then it makes a welcome difference to just sort of and the fact that you can sort of go from here back into Night City at will at any time. You sort of see that contrast juxtaposed, and it's fantastic. So well done, level designers, once again, for making something stand out. Right, so I need to get back to that mission, which happens to have disappeared. I think it was here, wasn't it? So they randomly appear, these missions. So that's another thing you would have noticed. That mission where the car was here has now disappeared, because they don't stay there forever. They will come and go. So let me just see what happens if I forward the time now to night time, and we'll go in midnight. I wonder if it will come back. And I'll show you some. Obviously, there's. Ooh, it's kind of dusty. So that mission is not there anymore. People have changed. No, yeah, people are different now. But that's not anything new. But as you can see, the different outfits for people, which is really nice. There's a ton of new outfits. And if I just show you my character, I'm going to show you that in the bathroom, actually. Or at the shop when we go there in a second. But there's actually some music in here at last. And people have moved in. It's night time. And obviously you can do your little dance now. Which is nice. Cool. And the gang. Yeah, seeing those new outfits. Right. So, yeah, really nice new outfits too. I mean, look at this. Okay, so where do I want to go next? Let me just go to the map. One other thing that's added to this game, if we go to the character, is the Relic, where you can now get these extra abilities. I'm not going to spoil those. Well, you've seen them before on the prior to the game release, so these are nice, but you are restricted depending on what you're playing. You don't necessarily want to use all of these. So my stealth character is got these two. Those are the two that are only really necessary for my character, which is interesting. Right. Unfortunately, they haven't added too many new sort of billboard. I'm just not go to that one, or adverts here, apart from what you see in that little bit there. Which is a shame. The other thing is they've added is a new safe house. Again, I'm not going to show you that for now. It's not what you'd expect, and then completely different to the one that you would have seen in Night City. Right, so where am I going to go here? I want to go to the shop, clothes shop. There's one there. Where am I here? Yeah, so there's one in there. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to fast travel to that shop there, or drive. Right, fast travel station. Where is it? Let's get the map again. As you can see, there's not many of those around. So if I keep going this way, I'll come up. So the new sort of perk system, which is not unique to Phantom Liberty, allows you to create a character now that can sort of move quite quickly. And also crouch and sprint as well, but that's based on your stamina. Obviously, if you can get more stamina, like use some items that will boost your stamina, that's useful. I mean, it looks so great at night time as well. Ah, right, car mission, right. You're gonna have to come back to that because I'm gonna show you the clothing first. To show you some of the crazy characters that you can now create using this. So I'm not even that far away from this, so let's just go there. And we're going to the clothes shop. The newest one is there, I think. Okay. I mean, they really went to town with the clothing options here, and yeah, the fact that they don't have any sort of attribute space on it, the fact that you can't see yourself.
Generators, filters,
there's another
injection pump.
clothes shop
All
right here.
original.
Again, keep repeating myself. Again, if you look at the verticality here now, you can see, look,
Can't you tell?
it's really cool. There's a shop. Oh, look, right in front of me. Right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the humble store. So, NPCs have got new clothes. Let's just look at what's to buy. Right. So you've got these like crazy masks. Look at that. So there's my current character. Wonderful looking character. She's badass. You've got these wicked masks. Oops, I just bought that. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. And lovely little outfits. Wonderful stuff here. Look, loads of stuff that you can buy. So mind if I change. So these are the sort of outfits that I've created for my character. So look, with matching gold hot pants, gold jacket, different mask with that sort of bodysuit, silver bodysuit, which is cool. Look, nightclub wear, sexy with those new glasses, really suits my character well. Nice little suit there, well coordinated. I'm not sure that's new for Phantom Liberty. Yeah, sexy top there. Look at that, wonderful. Those hot pants, she's digging that nicely. And then this is the character that I started the game with, Phantom. This is unique to Phantom Liberty, so we'll keep that on. She looks so cool like that. And yeah, unfortunately I can't show you her getting changed in some of the other stuff I've got, but you get the point. That is another thing added. And if we just put her out here like this, you'll see her in action. Take the depth field off and change her pose to action. Remove that, and look how cool she looks. So yeah, you can get some really nice screenshots. And let's just go up here and look a close-up of her boobs. No, sorry, a close-up of her wonderfully animated mask. Look at that. Which it really does sort of hit home that the biggest complaint from a lot of people for this game is, why the hell is there not a third-person mode? You've got all these beautiful clothes, and you can only see it in photo mode. Why can't they have done it? I know they had their reasons for doing it first person, and I love it in first person, but now that you've got all these beautiful clothing items and you can look so goofy and wicked at the same time, you can only see it when you're driving on a motorcycle or driving on a in a car. So look, what else we're going to show you there. So what else is addition? So you've got all these extra gigs and stuff now, which is cool. Let me just show you the apartment, because I mean that's not really going to be spoilerish. No, I'm nowhere near.
Infiltrated Dogtown.
Gate is run over, so you can see how quickly I'm moving here through the world, which is nice. Yeah, it wasn't too far away to there. Let's just go. So you're getting different contrasts. I mean, to me, Dogtown reminds me of a building site, basically, which is what it is. An unfinished part of Night City that was never completed, and was taken over by this collective, which I can't pronounce. Oops, I don't want to go there. I want to go to my apartment, and I've lost where it is. Is it in there? Nope. Screw it. Let's go by foot. I've lost it. Oh, we're right in front of it, and bloody heck. Gosh. If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. There you go. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm not offering any opinion on the story so far. I'm not even going to speak. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Obviously, you can see that on the right-hand side. That's not really giving much away at all. Right. You could be ordering pizza. So, your new apartment building. Oh, there's more of these. A couple of these are there.
Okay. What do we got?
Hello. Water riser. So this is V's new apartment in Dogtown. And as you can see, it's lovely. It's full of rats, full of fleas, full of bed bugs. Can I even take a shower? There's even a toilet in here. Oh, it stinks. Ugh. I think I'm not going to take a bath or a shower for a month. Staying in here. The mirror again. I don't know if there's a bed. Oh, I can lean on the terrace and look out. Let's have a lean. Hi, Johnny. Have a smoke with Johnny on the terrace. Yeah. Yeah, you got me smoking, Johnny, now.
Finally.
I know. It's just... Yeah. See, you got what you... He always wanted me to smoke, didn't he? And he got his way. And look how cool he's acting. So that's another thing that I will say as well. It's not really spoilerish. But, Johnny's interactions are a lot more humorous, a lot less serious in this. I mean, there's a mixture of the two. Is that my bed? Where's the bed to sleep? Anyway, this is the apartment block. Your V's apartment. What was that? Oh, I can even dance in my own apartment. Yeah. Did I just see an animal here? I saw something moving in here. What is that? Another thing as well that you can do. Right, there's your wardrobe, and I think in here is your bed. It's so dark and dingy in here. So, yeah, it's a proper dive. And I'm not going to give anything away as to what this represents, but yeah. Completely different to the luxurious apartments that you see in Night City. So yeah, that's your apartment. Let's get out of here. So, the last thing I'm going to show you now, aside from the fact that there are new weapons, I'm not even going to look at those. New weapons, new vehicles, new cops or gangs that are kind of combined together, gang member type cop enforcement officers, as you saw. New NPC characters, new NPC clothing, new V clothing to purchase, new missions, new storyline, new vehicles. Right, so let me see if I can find one of those driving missions to complete this. So what I'll do is I'll load up the I'll load the mission where we was at a minute ago, and hopefully that will still be there. This one here. Right. So these are given to you by one of your fixers from Night City, and they come in several forms, and they're a bit more randomized elements. As you saw, it disappeared. Now, they're always guarded by somebody. So what I can do is put my cloak on and sneak into the car, but that's not going to help much. Get in the car and drive off.
These are in hot range. We'll grab the sibling course and drive.
I'm going the right way. So the thing is with these missions as well is that you're going to have to evade being chased, and this sort of brings into play your hacking abilities, which now enable you to hack vehicles whilst you're driving and shoot some vehicles while you're driving. So you also get these car missions where you've got to deliver in time limits as well as lose the time, in variations like that thing. Let's see if you get any more. Oops, if you get any more intelligent driving. There you go, so we're behind these here. Oh shit. So we're back in 19. So you saw there that going through that gate is 3 minutes to get there. Oh, bloody heck. Terrible. Objective. The main thing is just to get the vehicle. Oh, sorry. Get the vehicle there. I think we can get a 1-star rating. Oh shit! There's one of the new cars. There was that new car. People like practicing to show that. That wasn't delivered, by the way. Got 2 minutes to get there. I don't think I'm going to make it. I've crashed too many times. As part of the 2.0 update, the vehicles as well, the NPC driving is a lot more immersive. Let me just move into that. Way more immersive. You're having to watch out at some sections now, and if you knock into another car, they all start driving erratically. And zooming past you, and the cars move a lot quicker as well. Oh, that's close. I'm not sure that we're going to penalise too much damage to the car, but we've got 1 minute to get there. Another new car there, nice. This is quite good actually, showing you the new cars. I don't think I'm going to make it. I wonder if you'll actually comment on this thing. Right, so already put something up. Do this. I believe it's right turn in seconds. Thanks, Governor, but unfortunately we had a slight little accident on the way here. The car got slightly battered, only slightly battered and scratched. I mean, I think you could probably batter that back into shape quite nicely, but yeah, main thing is we got there in one piece. Right, we got all these lovely items here, wicked. Cool. So yeah, so we're back in Night City again. So those missions will be randomly generated as part of the Phantom Liberty update, which is really cool. So I'm going to leave it at that. So far, if you want to get into fan delivery without worrying about the story, then you've got these wonderful little gigs and extra stuff to mess around with, which is really cool. And there's my character again, looking really great. Let me just remove the that. Just a little closer. Look how detailed that is. Lovely outfit. And let me turn the depth of field off. Off. There you go. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing. Absolutely wonderful. Let me get a screenshot for the thumbnail. Yeah. Wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm Bob Cram. Thanks for watching. This is Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. Me out of here, bruv.